Absolutely. Here is your story. Amarte Duele. Loving you hurts. A story in English with a heart that bleeds in Spanish. An unfiltered confession of a love that cannot be broken. No matter the damage, no matter the distance, no matter the pain. I love you. God, I love you. But Amarte Duele. Loving you hurts. Not in the poetic way, not in the romanticized pretty pain kind of way, but in the gut-wrenching, soul-crushing, scream into a pillow at 2 a.m. kind of way. You walked into my life like a gentle rain, and I didn't realize until too late that you were the flood. You didn't ask to be loved like this, and I didn't mean to need you like oxygen, but here we are. I've tried to walk away from you so many times. I've packed my heart into boxes, deleted the songs, rewritten the endings, but my soul won't let you go. It's like we're tied together with threads that don't snap. They burn, and every time I try to sever them, I end up back in the ashes, breathing you in again. You are my peace and my chaos, my heaven, and the hell I walk into willingly every time. You make me feel everything too much. When you're here, I'm electric. When you're gone, I'm nothing but static. And the thing is, you're never really here, are you? Not in the way I need you, not in the way I dream about, but somehow, you're everywhere. I see you in strangers' smiles, hear your laugh in old songs, feel your absence in rooms you've never even been in. And it's not fair, because I've kissed other mouths and felt nothing. I've held other hands and looked for yours in the shape of their fingers. No one fits, no one fills, no one is you. You once told me you loved me in silence, that you didn't know how to show it without trembling. I told you I loved you in chaos, that I didn't know how to stop. So we were doomed from the start. A hurricane falling in love with a secret, a siren calling out to the moon, a butterfly in a glass jar trying to breathe. But even now, after all the silence and storms, after all the screaming and distance and apologies and aching, I would choose you again. I would burn for you again, and again, and again. Because Amarte Duele. But not loving you? That would be worse. There are nights when I wish you would just come back, just once, just to look me in the eye and say, I tried. But I couldn't stop loving you either. But maybe that's selfish. Maybe you've moved on. Maybe you've buried me in the graveyard of your past. Still, I keep writing you letters I never send. I keep imagining conversations we never get to have. I keep seeing your name in places it doesn't belong. It's pathetic, I know. But love has never made me graceful. It's made me raw, ugly, exposed, real. People always say love is supposed to heal. But you didn't heal me. You shattered me, and somehow I still thank you for it, because even in the pain, I know what it means to feel alive, to ache for something so fiercely. You'd swear your ribs are cracking from the inside out. That's what you gave me. Not comfort, but meaning. And maybe we'll never get it right. Maybe we'll never be what we were meant to be. But if souls could speak, mine would still be whispering yours in its sleep. If love were a war, I'd die for you 1,000 times. If longing were a language, I'd never be speechless. If fate were kind, you'd be here now. But fate isn't kind. It's cruel. It gave me the perfect person at the worst possible time, and it's been laughing ever since. Still, I wouldn't trade a second. Not the tears, not the sleepless nights, not the empty goodbyes. Because loving you, even with the pain, was the only time I ever felt like I truly existed. Amarte Duele. But not loving you would mean never having lived at all.